Hello everyone, welcome to another Making Monday Lovable video. And for today's video, it will be a combination of a lot of different things that I recently have gone through and realized, and that I'm kind of in the process of digesting. So I wanted to call it Judgements and Chaos. These are two really big topics right now that came up and that I'm dealing with. And they are connected actually, and also connected here to my Monday posts, my LinkedIn visibility general, and my work, my life. So when it comes to judgments, last week I put myself in a situation where I thought that I had a lot of judgments, and it was specifically about money, designer clothes, people with money, rich people, certain types of brands. And I was convinced that going into these types of stores like Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, and other designer clothes would be a terrible experience for me. I would judge people, I would have negative prejudice, I'd be like, what kind of waste of money is this to buy nice clothes and bags and jewelry. And I was convinced that I always had these types of prejudice. So I never went into a store like this. And I decided I need to face this. And I thought I would be judged. And then I did a trip to Stockholm. I went to certain stores. None of this happened. Not once did I feel judged by others or mistreated or not behaved nicely towards. And not once did I feel, experience, or perceive anything that I thought I would. None. On the freaking contrary. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed to enter these stores that I thought I hate, that I judged, that I wanted to do anything with, and those people and all this waste and money. The freaking contrary happened. And I went there and I realized all these pieces are pieces of art, and I'm somebody that really appreciates art, be it a painting or a scientific illustration with it, which is also art. So why would I ever judge clothes or bags of high quality to be a waste? If you have money, freaking spend it on whatever you feel you want to spend it on. I tried certain types of clothes and I immediately felt the difference, and I thought, like, why wouldn't people that can afford it buy those things? Why wouldn't you be, if you see yourself worthy, freaking go and buy designer clothes? Why not? So I had so many good experiences. I learned so many things in the external world, and all the people that were just like friendly and amazing and awesome, and nobody judged me, neither did I judge anybody. So I went out of this day and I was like, Daria, how many freaking things did you actually, think about in your life that were complete and utter bullpoop? And how many of those do you still feel and think about? And that limit you? And then another big topic that came up in one of my coaching calls was around chaos. I judged myself. I always heard, oh, Daria, you're so chaotic, you're a mess and all over the place. I grew up that way. And seeing what happens in society, it's all this structure and conformity rules to be and do a certain way, and constructs. And I always felt bad to be chaotic, to be all over the place. Once I was told by another teacher mentor of mine, Daria, intuition is not linear. And that hit like really crazy. And me doing my business and doing scientific illustrations, I can be quite flowy and flexible and decide upon my energy how it flows. I do certain things. But then in this other coaching call where I was just asked, so what's so bad about chaos? Bam. I I collapsed internally. I had this clump in my throat that hurt, and tears came up, and I was just like, I don't know what's so bad and wrong about chaos. And I have always been told that I appear very structured, that I appear for all my job coaches that I had and people in the outside world. And I would always tell myself, like, well, I kind of managed either way. I managed to study, I managed to do my PhD abroad, I managed to start my own company, even though I'm chaotic. But I always was told that from the outside I look very structured. But in the inside, I'm everything else than structured. And some of my close friends know, because they experience me and my ups and downs and my 50,000 ideas constantly. But I don't share that with the external world so much. Also not in my business, because my business is quite structured and logical when it comes to scientific illustrations. Even though I do a lot of things, and I started to break up structures more. But that means I was constantly judging myself for being the way I am, even though I managed to get where I am right now. So currently I'm just, I'm still processing the fact that I judged myself for being a certain way, which I actually highly resonate with. I really like and enjoy being that way. I was asked by people, oh, so how does your day look? How do you, structure your day? I would always say, I don't. I don't structure my day at all. I don't have big routines when it comes to work. I have certain habits that I do, but even those I try, and I will continue trying to break them. But there are certain structures I have and certain rules I put upon myself, by myself, that restrict me. So I don't know if any of you can resonate with that, with then judging for certain things that we are not, and chaos. And I have yet no idea how me deciding to stop judging, especially myself, and to questioning every story that my mind tells me that's how it's going to be, without having experienced it. I decided I will stop it. I'm not going to do it. If I catch myself, out with it. And I will try to incorporate more and more chaos in my life and who I am and how I am. Whatever I'm inside of me, I'll try to show it in the outside world as well. It is not so easy to say. It's a bit scary, actually, quite scary, because maybe that might mean I'm not going to post my Monday videos on a Monday. Maybe I post them on another day. Or maybe I start to be more random. Go even more according to my intuition, and whatever I receive and perceive, and bam, go for it. So this is what I wanted to share with you today, and it's going to be on a Monday. I'm going to post it today. I have no idea if it's always going to stay on a Monday. I will push myself to do things differently, and it's a bit scary. It's gonna be fine. I will try to push that boundary and that judgment of myself being a chaos and that being something bad. So I don't feel it actually is so bad. And yeah, that should be it for today. And in my scientific illustration business now, I'm still gonna stick to deadlines and all these things. I can put structure and certain types of skills into whatever the outcome should be. I will still do that, but the chaos will come a little bit different. I don't know yet how, because how can I don't want to plan it any longer. So yeah, that's that for today. If you have any thoughts on that, feel free to share with me. Otherwise, I wish you a nice Monday and a great week ahead, and let's see what comes. No idea. Surprise. Bye bye.